You wanted it, you'll have it. Parkour!
Parkour! Parkour! Parkour! Parkour! I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah! Parkour.
As you know, we already did few Krunker tips. We did a big video about giant steps, video about a small world. You can find all points location there. There's links in this video. Today we're gonna do old bricks. It's a parkour that is called Parkour Old Bricks, right? Like in the game, if you want to host it, you go select search, you just write Parkour Old Brick and just click on here. I've divided the map into a few sections. As you can see from this picture here, there's a red following by purple, blue, green, yellow, brown and white area. As usually we have it on our website, right? spiky.b/game/krunker/oldbrick. You also have here the list of all the points that you can collect. So if you're not a fan of YouTube video tutorials or text tutorials, and you like to just check the points that you have been missing, like for example, if you're just missing 1 point, right, it's gonna be easier to just search for all the 1 points here. We've divided it here into the different colors, as you can see, based on the progress, and the color scheme could be found here on the website as well. So let's go jump into it. In this game, you're starting in like a prison, right? You see that someone was numbering days, how long he stayed here, and there's a possibility to see a guard guarding the prison, and you're trying to escape it. So the first obvious way is that you're just gonna go this way on the top, right? And then as you climb the ladder, you jump here, and then you are somewhere else where you're finding who actually made the cell. You continue on the way, and then you're gonna get a point here already, and you are in the place where you can see this waterfall, where you can also die. So if you want to spectate the game, you can always die in this particular area. As you continue so on, as you jump around here, you're gonna get 1 point here. You go around, right? You follow on, got another point here, and then. Usually guys just follow this way to the right side, right? But I strongly suggest you to take this ledge, to take this way around, jump around here and take the points who are here. There's total of 4 points, and before you finish, there's a secret point. There's a very, very hidden point here, together with this guy, just trying to overwatch you. How to jump here? Just go around. Stand on this ledge around there, around this way, and from this side just jump inside. The cell is go through, so don't be scared about that. This is one of the most hidden points that you can possibly find, that you can possibly have in this game. As you follow on, there's another point. You continue the normal ways. There's a slight shortcut. You can just climb here and go this way. And usually people follow on, but there's a hidden part here. There are 2 points that are slightly fuzzy. And as you continue, you leave the red marked area and you get into the area where vine wall is, right? So in here there's a 1 point, and as you continue, you can see that again you get another point here. But don't forget that you can go around here and get inside of this watchtower. I'm calling it watchtower. It doesn't matter if you're here on the left side or if you're on the right side, you will always gonna get 2 points in here. So also don't forget that there's another hidden point, another 2 hidden points here on this side, and then you're ready to go and you can continue. Then you get into this, I call it gym, the spikes, because this is the first part that is actually very, very hard for most of the guys. Jumping on these needles is tremendously difficult. But before you start jumping on these needles, don't forget that there's a slight fuzzy point here that will give you 2 points as far. As you continue on, you will get into this area. We're still in the purple area. Before you get here, before you get into this location, way is kind of straightforward, right? Like it's still like showing you to go up and so on. But here it can actually get messy because there are some teleports happening here. As you can see, there's a teleport. I don't know why this is doing this. Hello? I don't know why this is happening. As you can see here, there's a teleport here, receiving teleport, another receiving teleport, and there's a one teleport. Why the hell is this happening? Anyways, most of the people would just go this way, right, and follow on. But it's actually more important to climb this this wall here, and then just jump through this side. This will teleport you into the useless room. You maybe heard about it. And then if you get some points here, you get the 2 points here. And maybe most of the guys are just standing here and they got immediately in like 1 second after landing here teleported back, because this teleport here is a two-way teleport. But you should move from this area and then get into this area, which will teleport you into these floating islands, right? It will teleport you here into the first one, into this location, and you can continue the way how usually the guys are going, but there's one fuzzy point that many people are actually missing, and on the ground here there are 2 points. But be super careful, because when you're standing here you can only jump on this area or on this area. If you jump onto the clouds, you immediately die, and then you need to go all the way up here. After you jump here and follow on, there's a teleport, another one, which will teleport you into this location as well. Then you just continue around, you just collect these 2 points and get into another teleport, and you will be teleported into the second floating island. There's no fuzzy or hidden points here. You just go around. Sometimes if you're using some mods, these gray area and this black area, they can get like very hard to distinguish. This is actually happening with one of our mods, with the zap mode. So you can just jump here by like the way how it's supposed to be, right? Just climb here and then just jump blindly and follow on. The last point that you'll get here is the last 2 points that you'll get here is in this location, and then you will be teleported back. So far in these floating islands there should be 8 of the points for you. So be super careful if you get them all. Then you will get teleported back into the area where the cross is. And then before continuing, there's another fuzzy thing that many people can miss. And below this area here, there are another 2 points. So be careful. Also when jumping here, if you're standing on this floating block, if you're not gonna be like super patient, you can jump and hit this ledge over top of here, which will like push you down. So it's better to be just crouching on this area and then slowly like move and fall down. After you continue here and going towards this big blocky thing, we mark this area as the green one. So after you follow the blue floating islands, there's a green area, and in here you're gonna get 1 point. Obviously you can't miss these big ones, but there's actually 2 points that you can miss. In this third U, like it looks like a U if you look at it from the top side, in this third part you can get 2 points here as well. So as you continue, you're gonna grab another point. This is for just the 1 point, and here is actually 2 points locating around this white block area. There's some points on top of it, but it's impossible to jump here from this location. You need to jump here farther. Speaking about going farther, you need to climb these copes, these ledges, and this is the second hardest part. I'm pretty sure most of the guys will be having problem with. So as you continue jump here, you collect this 1 point, and then immediately don't forget to jump here and collect these 2 points, and then again jump on this ledge and collect 2 points here. I'm actually incorrect. There's just 1 point here. No, there's a 2 points. Okay, I was correct the first time. So then you're gonna get into the third most difficult part that is here for you, and this is climbing these sides. It's pretty obnoxious. Like this side is okay, but then when it gets to the corner jumps, it can be pretty tricky because all of these corner jumps have a different distance. So once you learn this jump and you want to reuse this knowledge here, you will be over jumping this side because this one is slightly closer to each other. And once you learn this one as well, you'll find out that this one is slightly larger, and so on. So after you battle with this one, and I actually messed up here. Before you climb this big black block, there are 2 points on this side, so don't miss it like I nearly did just here. After you climb in, don't forget to jump back on the back block. Like usually when you see this block, just go back. So climb here and don't jump from the grassy area, but take the copse, jump back here, and then either jump on the grassy area or you can just jump on this floating island. But if you don't want to risk it, then just don't risk it. There's no secret spot at this ledge, as you can see, and I've seen many people trying to get here and many people falling down, so just skip this part. There's virtually nothing in here. As you continue, you're gonna get into these two mountains area, and before you're continuing, actually go to this ledge and collect these 2 points that are located in here. As you can see, they are at you don't need to go to the very far. Just collect the 2 and go back. And as you can see here, as you're going back, there's another secret points located on the side here. For collecting those, you need to jump on the side and jump around, and then you're gonna collect them. Continuing so on, go the way around, right? Just jump on this small ledge, jump on this part, and from here, this is actually where most of the guys will have the problems with continuing so on. I've seen many people just ending here. The problem with this side here is that if you have under 60 FPS, it's nearly impossible to do this jump. Like, firstly, it would be obvious to just jump from this side here, right? But it's impossible. If you're under 60, or if you're locked at 60 FPS, it's impossible to just jump. So what you need to do here, you need to do the side jump looking into the wall, because basically looking into the wall means less rendering for your computer, and therefore you have a more FPS if you're looking into something that is like a solid like that. So do the side jump and land here. Like, obviously if you have over 60 FPS, it's gonna be super easier for you. So if you're playing in the client and you're not FPS locked here, it's gonna be way easier. But actually I'd suggest trying 60 FPS one, because it's way difficult here and it could be higher challenge. So as you get here, most of the guys are immediately tossed here on the top, and then they continue. Just don't do it, please, or just now. Go back, and as you're here, obviously you're gonna get these points, right? These 1 point here, and you're also gonna get these points located here. I believe there are 2 points here. Now this is just another 1 point. So after you land here, just go back and collect these hidden 2 points behind slope, behind the ramp, right? There are 2 points, and before even that you continue, there are 2 points inside of this building. It could be kind of problematic for you to get to the building. You can get there a normal way, like landing here somewhere in the middle and then just getting in. You can time it out, or you can just use this trick that was working with virtually every ramp ever. That you come here, you turn backside, you toss yourself backside, and voila, you're gonna be landing in here again, getting 2 points. So far, if you accomplish, oh my god, why it's not working again? Hello. So far, if you're meeting, there's a teddy here. This thing here is a teddy. It's a teleporter, and it teleports you into the room with the guard. Before actually meeting this teddy, you're supposed to have 160 points. You're gonna get 60 points here, and you're gonna get 100 points here as you land in front of the teddy. So if you're first time meeting teddy, you should have 160 points. If you don't have it, you lost them somewhere here. After the teddy, there are multiple ways to continue. You can continue in here into the Cool Kids Club. You can continue here on this location, which is kind of tricky, right? It's as you can see, you need to jump here on this teleporter where you get 2 points and the 3rd point here. And then you can continue this way, right, and collect another 100 points, as you can see, and therefore right now you should have over 263 points so far. I've seen many people having problems here with this area because they didn't know how to go back. Just jump onto this red thing and you will get teleported back in front of the teddy. Speaking about a Cool Kids Club, it has to be open. As you can see, there's a door here, and the door requires 250 score. So it could be open just once. It could be opened by your mate, or it could be opened by you. And basically, and because it's closable, it forces you to open the points, and then you can close it and get those 200 points again. So don't worry about losing 250 points. You will get them back. And the Cool Kids Cup, after you jump down, this is one of the hardest parts. This is so much about the patience. I'm gonna include a video here that Solar had made. I actually never finished this part. I don't have that many patience for that. But anyways, at the end on this ledge, there are 18 points waiting for you. So after you finish these parts, after you finish this teleporter here and this cloud, and after you finish the Cool Kids Club, there's actually a hidden part that is on top of you. Like, many people are just standing here, right? And they're thinking, oh my god, how the hell will I get up there? And the answer here is you need to go around the Cool Kids Club, and you need to jump inside of the bottom middle window. Sometimes when you're using some mods, you don't see these windows, so just go on the downside and just try to jump there, and you will get there anyways, even if you don't see them. Don't risk it, and don't go on the top ledge here, because jumping from this ledge down is actually harder. So it's the easiest way is to be just standing here and then just drop down, land here. Also, don't forget that the creator of this map actually made this block slightly bigger. I don't know if this is on purpose, it looks more like a mistake, but this one is like 1 pixel bigger. So therefore, if you're going this way, you can sometimes block yourself on this area. So then just slowly go around and you're ready to go. Or you can go from the other side where the problem is not that visible. Like you will not get blocked from this side, so you can just go this way. After you teleport yourself up, here is where the most difficult parts are happening. The first one is not that problematic. You need to just do slight jumps here, and they need to be precisely measured. They need to be super precise. And after you jump here, you get actually teleported into the area that, even if you have this map, right? Even if you have the map like that, even here you won't be able to find it out. The map creator was actually very smart and made it very tricky. So as you can see, there's like a fog, right? But if you're gonna be traveling here on the x-axis a lot, you're gonna find a plane or the shrine. Yeah, I've prepared this map for just this purpose. So anyways, if you're there and if you're gonna land here, you're gonna get teleported into this plane, right? You're gonna land here. It looks like from outside it looks like a plane, and from inside it looks more like a shrine. And what is problematic here is that if you are not standing on these blue parts, you're gonna get teleported back. So it can get very messy. You need to be razor precise, and you need to be jumping on just these blue blocks until you get a points. There's in total here, there's 6, there's like a 10 points total after you finish this shrine plane and then go back to the heaven. So there's like 2 points here, 2 points here, there's 2 points here, and then there's 2 points there located, but you also get a point at landing. So this whole plane is 8 points in total. So you continue, you jump on these sides, there's a score zone here. It's the same for both sides, so you don't need to jump on this side and also on the second side. You can just take the one, and then you're continuing. And here it's get kind of problematic for people with less FPS. If you're standing here and you feel like you jump here, right? It feels like if you're having less FPS, it's more problematic. If you're having more FPS, it's okay. But sometimes you're standing here and you feel like you just jump here and then you get immediately teleported back. The problem what is happening here is, again, I am assuming it's a mistake here, but this teleporter is actually slightly longer than this platform. So what you need to do here to not get teleported, and you sometimes try to jump here, you sometimes try to jump here, you sometimes try to jump here, right, from this side. But the problem is that once you're jumping, you're also hitting this part here, and therefore you're teleporting actually before the jump happens. So you need to be super careful and jump from this side and then land on top of this. Otherwise it will always teleport you. It feels like you're standing here, you land on this and then it teleports you, but actually it's not. So be super careful about that. I've seen many people having issues with that here, and yeah, it's kinda not very intuitive. After you land here and you're continuing, you're gonna get 4 points, and you're gonna get teleported here in this area. And here it's where it's getting so much like about the precision and so on. It seems like it's just okay, right? Like you land here, you jump around these cops, and then landing jump from this side to this part is actually not that easy as it seems. And then after you came here, there's like a debate here. This game is baiting you to go here on this location, on this area, because there's like more hidden parts, and then you're expecting for something being here, but there's nothing, as you can see. You're gonna be just standing here. What you need to do here is actually you just need to do a very precise jump from this side, and then you need to land on this area here and then continuing. I'm gonna actually include the video from Mr. Solar who helped me showing some of these points, because I was never able to get in this area. Like I've got here, but I was never able to pass it. After you get here, this looks actually easy, and it kinda is easy if you can do the side jumps. It's more about the patience. And I strongly suggest you to not jump on these ramps because these ramps are pushing you down. Like obviously you can jump here on the ramp and being holding to and hold it towards the wall, but it's nearly impossible to get from that condition. So it's better to just jump on the sides here and follow, go around the sides, and you jump here, go around, and so on after you get here into the location of the penguin doctor. Here, it's kind of straightforward, but it's more about the patience. You need to jump on these small things, you need to go through, you need to go here around, you need to go around as well. It's like a combination of the previous parts. And then you finally get to the solar part, where it's so much about the precision. You need to go around, this X mark, then you need to climb the X mark, then you need to jump on these small cops, and then here it gets seriously difficult, because you see these two triggers. They're like a blinking. There's one trigger always on and the second one is not. So if you're standing here, you need to precisely time it. So you jump before the trigger shows itself, then jump on top of it, and then immediately leave it, because if it's not on, it will just drop you down. Also, I've seen many people in this heaven area. I've seen many people having problems with jumping on these cops because many people think like, hey, I will just die, right, after I jump here. But actually below them, there's a ramp, as you can see, that will push you back. This is the same way as you can see in many like a corridor parkour maps being done. So and here, after you finish the solar part, you just jump here into the GG area, and you're supposed to, you should have 300 points. If you don't, then you missed something here. I strongly suggest you checking, if that happens, I strongly suggest you checking our website, spiky.b/game/Krunker/OLDBRICK, and here checking all the points. So this is about it. Don't forget to follow me on other social media. I'm on Twitter. We are streaming every day. We are on the Twitch. So that's it. Thank you for this. Thank you for checking this video. I hope it did help you out. And please write me into the comments which tutorial you would like to see the next time.